guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a VR for my buddy John at 3D80s Kid, celebrating 2 years on YouTube. So congratulations, John, that's awesome. He asked us for the VR to talk about where we were, I guess, talk about our first video and kind of what our goals were and where we were back then and kind of how things have changed to now. So I did my first video in January of 2023. So I've been doing it for a year and a half now. Yeah, that's about right. My first video is a two-part. It was a top 100 cards in my collection. It was number 100 to number 51 and 51 to number 1. They were and still are my favorite videos of the year when people show their favorite cards in their collection. So I wanted to kick it off with that. Made those videos. John actually was one of the very first people to comment on those. Dave from Legends of the Dugout and Theo also, some of the very first people to check out those videos. So that was pretty cool. I think at the time I started making those videos because I just thought it'd be fun to share my collection with the community, because I really enjoyed watching everybody else's videos and figured I would start to contribute as opposed to just comment. So that's why I started it, and I would say that it was a really good decision to do that because now I've made tons and tons of friends in the community through YouTube, both content creators and then just viewers of the channel. I think my goal was to hit 100 subscribers in a year and then be at 200 to 300 after 2 years. So it took me a little while to get up to 100, but then it's gotten a little quicker, and I just hit my 1,000. About a month ago. Actually, no, less than that. I hit the 1,000, I think, when we were at the National. So that's actually going really well. I get a lot of good feedback from folks about the channel, about the videos. I think, obviously when I made that first video, I kind of set a precedent of, I'm going to show cards from my collection, vintage cards primarily from my collection. During the first 6 months that I made videos, I started doing other things like pack breaks of modern things and started doing stuff that Greg sort of does, where I talked about, topics in the hobby, things like that. When I did those, I didn't get very many views, so I stopped doing that. PSA submissions, things like that. So I now pretty much just focus on either doing collaborations with my friends or, showing new pickups and or talking about, how my list and strategy for the year changes. So Mike Petty likes to point out that I'm constantly changing my list. So thanks, Mike. But yeah, I'd say the biggest thing really is, the friends I've made in the community. I think it's great, and I really enjoy watching everybody's videos. I subscribe, like John said in his VR video. He subscribes to like tons and tons of channels. I do the same. When I check my feed in the morning, there's like hundreds of new videos for me to watch from the channels I'm subscribed to. So I just really enjoy it. Really enjoy the community, and I think the biggest change for my channel, other than focusing more on pickups versus, other topics, I think is doing YouTube has helped me focus differently on my collection. I think before I started doing YouTube, I really wanted to pick up cards that were famously iconic, let's say. And since I've been doing YouTube and watching more videos and learning more about some of the other issues of cards, I think that I'm now more focused on picking cards that I truly like versus cards that other people like. So that's actually helped me with my focus. So that's pretty cool. And then I just rewatched my first videos, that my two top 50, my 100 to 51 and 50 to 1 videos, because John asked us to rewatch those, so I just rewatched those. And one of the things I noticed was just in the last basically 2 years of collecting since I started doing YouTube, my collection has changed a lot. A lot of the cards that were in my top 50, even some of the cards in my top 25 from a couple of years ago aren't even on my top 100 anymore. So that was kind of cool to kind of look back and reminisce on what the collection used to look like and where it's gone in the last year and a half. And I'm super happy with where it's at, and I love my collection, and I love pretty much all my cards, and I just excited to continue moving forward with it and growing it. So yeah, thanks John for putting out this VR. Congratulations again on 2 years. That's an awesome milestone. And yeah, thanks for everything you do for the community. By the way, you know John's the for collector guru, and he's always doing live streams and collaborations. So we appreciate everything you do for the community, my friend. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Congratulations again, John. Talk to you guys later.